The Dancing Bears and the Hip-Hop Competition. Once upon a time, in a far-off land, there lived two bears, Ralph and Cynthia. Sure, they were both bears, but they could not have been more different. While Cynthia was rather shy and introverted, Ralph was quite the opposite, with an effervescent personality and a love of adventure. One day, while out on one of their fun-filled jaunts, Ralph and Cynthia stumbled upon a strange noise. It wasn't the usual sorts of sounds one associates with the woods, no birds chirping, no wind rustling the leaves. No, this sound was something else entirely. The pair slowly moved forward, towards the source of the unusual noise, and as the source became clearer, Ralph's eyes widened in wonder. There, standing in the middle of the clearing, was a group of hip-hop dancers. Ralph had never seen anything like it before. The dancers were performing jumps, twirls and handstands, much to the delight of the small crowd of youngsters who had gathered around them. But then, something curious happened. One of the dancers approached Ralph and Cynthia and asked if they would like to join in on the fun. After an initial shock, Ralph and Cynthia found themselves performing alongside the dancers. Although it was hard work and they made plenty of mistakes, the two bears soon picked up the dance moves, and before long, were wowing the crowd with their hip-hop moves. After the performance, the dancer in charge announced that the hip-hop competition was about to begin, and Ralph and Cynthia were free to take part. So for days, the two bears worked hard on their dance moves, and as the competition day drew nearer, their excitement only grew. On the day of the competition, Ralph and Cynthia donned their snazziest outfits and stepped onto the stage with all the courage they could muster. To their surprise, they came in second place. Not only had they managed to outdance all the other competitors, but had won over the crowd with their enthusiasm and unique dance moves. The competition was a huge success for Ralph and Cynthia, and since then, the two bears have dedicated themselves to perfecting their hip-hop moves and competing in other competitions. Go Ralph and Cynthia! The moral of the story? Everyone's got something to offer, no matter how different they are from the rest. Whether it's hip-hop dancing or something else entirely, it's worth trying to find your place in the world and creating your own unique identity. Have courage and go for it. The end.